white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstaged. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. His people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
Yeah. Full court press or full blitz, we going all out. It don't matter any time of day, I came to ball out. We G, never duck a smoker, any call out. Better be ready to go to war until we fall out. 0 to 60 like Ludacris, we came to roll out. You know I gotta get my check, so please don't make me hold out. Bust down Cuban a summer day, I make it cold out. They was hot then, now they cold now. Left wrist dripping, I got it froze. All across the globe now, we ain't playing HBCU. I strike up the band, stomping on them like a Q dog or alpha man. In Miami, hard rock jumping like a rock band. You know me, I love my green and cheese like a Packers fan. I'm a player, gotta keep it player, how the game go. With the steppers, I ain't gotta tell them, they just train to go. Calling plays and I'm calling shots like the head coach. First class, so we take the private, we don't do coach. They was hot then, now they cold now. They was hot then, now they cold now. They was hot then, now they cold now.
Dirty, yeah, you know we global with it. Black fit, limo tint, you don't know who in it. Whole team having motion, world know who winning. I'm known for handling business, the other dudes known for dissing. Big motion, boy, big vibing, boy. Tell her pipe that loud talk down, cause they ain't making noise. Yeah, homie, we them boys, who they be preaching about. If you see LT around, Reballers bound to make a crowd. Let it try.
Any, money, mo, I knock them down 3 in a row. From the street straight to the field, from the field right to the show. All my dogs are trained to go. Make sure my people don't work no more. Been let down so many times and stand on my back, I swear it don't hurt no more. Got dirt all on my hands, but I still watching and count this money. I had to stop rocking so many chains, I was trying to work out and it hurt my stomach. I get them rap, that boy mommy. Black on black, this Maybach done. When times was dark, we stood on the block around the clock, now my life son. I had to make it out. Rest in peace to Dolph, I took that paper out. Wanted some more laying out on the dough and bought my neighbors.
Nigga, if you gotta take a shit, let's say something.
No eating in, we taking out. Same people who was cheering, they hating now, but so what? Dan Marino seats inside this Rolls truck, they dolphin blue. Big homie, y'all little boys better remember who y'all talking to. It's gonna cost you like a 50 for me and the gang, and we just walking through and counting money often too.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. The Eagles sit 4-7 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing his Hurts.
Come on with these interceptions. EA fixed his shit.
Safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, he shifts past him. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hooker's going to throw it.
Nigga, come on. They done fucked it up. They done fucked it up.
And now it's sending them back to the drawing board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Hooker. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, and a line first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
I knew it, man. This bomb ass.
Picked by the former Darius Slay.
No going ass
take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to be the mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hurts in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Hurts sets up to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send Brown in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down and backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now,
he won't even throw the ball. Man, what the fuck is wrong with this game?
Rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
This shit is terrible, man. He won't throw the ball.
Hooker now, 3rd and long. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away. Incomplete.
2 things you can do.
Oh, give me a quarterback. So bomb ass out of here.
They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. They work now on 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Swift. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. A quick throw complete to Chark. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Gibbs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 2. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot down the field, too.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second down. Here's Hurts. This is Smith for the ground. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Great. Tiger Hornet.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Where?
Chris Watkins, 26 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room in the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. He's airing it out for Williams.
There's no throwing, motherfucker, man.
They weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Hooker now off play action. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Get money, baby. About time you do something right.
Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Taking the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
In motion right is Watkins.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Oh, he put that kick in.
And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sharp's got it, left side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
On the check.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Fighting through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
15. First down, Lions.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Hooker.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Hooker throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run with Montgomery.
Drag.
Get this halfway home from the
Drag.
Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Quick throw complete.
Up in this. Oh, fuck.
Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Eagles 14. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts.
Come here, fam. Come here, fam.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts.
Come here, fam. I need to talk to you.
Down the left
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Get in. Money, boy.
20 before he's brought down.
Get money, boy.
81 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he takes this.
Get money, boy!
Touchdown. David Montgomery with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Come here. I ain't drinking that motherfucking Patron today. Yeah.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down
Easy,
right around
boy.
37.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Do-do-do-do.
Here we go. Start.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Alert! Alert! Let go!
A give, right side for Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
Ain't nothing.
Across the midfield, straight into Eagle territory. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner, pound away, and try and finish off a game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
The Rock, baby.
On the ready.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
Damn.
Rush
That
coming,
ain't no
and he's
problem.
taken down.
Good shit.
More than one defender there.
Good
and that's
shit.
a loss of 5 on the sack.
Gotta give him
Great
points for the
sack.
attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Go for it.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Killing.
Just a 25-yard
Killing.
not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Where my homeboy at?
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
1st down, and they go with Swift again to the 43, 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Once again, it's Swift.
Hold him, bring it back. Come on back. Come on back.
And he gets this to
Turn
the
back.
side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Hold him too much. Get your ass
The
back.
offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet.
Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man
Killing.
complete. That's
Killing.
Watkins. Call it a gain
Killing.
of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Kelly, don't you know I got you? Don't you sit over there? Don't you know he's over there?
Going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh,
It's
oh,
incomplete.
oh,
They did not
oh,
convert, and they turn
oh,
it over.
oh,
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
oh,
And the
oh.
Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
What? Not in terrific.
Go, Reed. Go.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams.
This nigga, dog, is the worst fucking quarterback.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Head off to Gibbs, headed right here.
Go get him. Go. Go set the block.
Not before he's inside the 30. 107 yards on the ground for him now.
I
He's
hope
gotten
you
better
better
really
than
as
when
the
my
weeks
daddy
go on.
played
No
you
doubt
last
those are the
game.
types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is
I
the
am.
coaches that have a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
I am.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't
They're
score.
running down this
So the
throat.
Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
So,
Hooker's going to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That is caught by Laporta.
Man, touchdown.
And he'll be taken down,
What?
but he does have first down yards.
What?
A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two.
Not another touchdown.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
That nigga said, oh, sniz out. Oh, no, we in this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get this one down here.
Don't work no more.
Just a
don't
yard
work
on the
no
first
more.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Oh,
And this
don't
lines
work
up a
no
gain
more.
of 4 to the 41. And now here comes their
Coach,
final
they killing
timeout
us out there.
as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts.
Boy, please.
Boy,
please.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this
Wait,
one.
please.
Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And
Good game.
Incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.